Have you ever wondered who you are, where you came from? Why do you exist? Why are women and men so different? Why do we struggle to find that perfect mate? This is part 4 in the series, The Light of Man, The Dark of Woman, and the War of the Sexes, in which we will be looking into these questions and finding out what God has to say about it. This study will focus on the destruction of the harmony, balance, and order of God's kingdom that occurred when woman rejected God in Adam. Let's begin. Ezekiel 28, verses 13 to 14 reads, "Thou hast been in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was thy covering, the sardius, topaz, and the diamond, the beryl, the onyx, and the jasper, the sapphire, the emerald, and the carbuncle, and gold. The workmanship of thy tabrets and of thy pipes was prepared in thee the day that thou wast created. Thou art the anointed cherub that covereth, and I have set thee so. Thou wast upon the holy mountain of God. Thou hast walked up and down in the midst of the stones of fire." As the holiness of God on earth, woman was made the most beautiful of all God's creations. All things of earth originating in the spiritual world with God. The spirit of woman was created to be the most beautiful creation in the spiritual world, or the heavens, to reflect the beauty of the holiness of God in heaven and in earth. This made the spirit of woman the morning star, and the flesh of woman irresistible. Being made in the image of God and His glory, Adam and woman had been anointed in the kingdoms of God, in the heavens and on earth. Both the male and female were anointed by God, making Adam and woman royalty in all the earth with authority and power, or influence and strength. Adam was to rule over the righteousness of God in the earth, and woman was to rule over the holiness of God in the earth. Adam, possessing God's wisdom, was to wisely judge the things of life, while woman was designed to act as counsel with God's understanding of life. Thou wast perfect in thy ways, from the day that thou wast created, till iniquity was found in thee. Ezekiel 28, verse 15. Thine heart was lifted up because of thy beauty. Thou hast corrupted thy wisdom by reason of thy brightness. I will cast thee to the ground. I will lay thee before kings, that they may behold thee. Ezekiel 28, verse 17. In the spiritual world, all spirits are masculine. The spirit of woman, as God's most beautiful creation, the morning star, had every precious stone as his covering. However, the spirit of woman was prideful in his female appearance, causing him to reject God, his ways, and Adam. The spirit of woman desired independence from both God and mankind. The spirit of woman went before God and accused Adam of being unworthy of his beauty. Because of his judgment of Adam, his unwillingness to repent due to his pridefulness, envy, and covetousness, iniquity was found in woman's spirit, and this masculine spirit was cast down to earth. This iniquity resulted in the corruption of woman's spirit, which was transformed from a cherubim to a dragon. In her heart, her spiritual center, woman had rejected the righteousness of God, the image, light, and strength of man. Without the light of God, the heart of woman or her spirit had turned to outer darkness. The woman had chosen the way of evil. She rejected the natural use of man and God as her father. Woman desired her own physical appearance, leading her to believe that she was equal to God and worthy of the worship of mankind. Woman desired the things of holiness, not holiness itself, but the physical manifestation of the holiness of God. The holiness of God appears as beauty, abundance, knowledge, and godliness in earth. The spirit of woman had disrupted the harmony of God in the heavens and on earth. In closing, we see that the harmony, balance, and order of God was that Adam and woman were created equal, Design as complementary opposites that were to rule over earth together, as the strength and beauty of God, anointed in both kingdoms of God in the heavens and on earth, as royalty with authority and power or influence and strength. Adam, possessing God's wisdom, was to wisely judge the things of life, while woman was designed to act as counsel with God's understanding of life. Adam ruling over the righteousness of God in the earth, woman ruling over the holiness of God in the earth. Woman had become blinded by her own beauty. She went from beauty to dragon lady. The spirit of woman was made masculine, created to be the most beautiful creation in the spiritual world, the heavens reflecting the beauty of the holiness of God. The spirit of woman was the morning star. He rejected God, his ways, and his image, Adam, desiring independence from both God and mankind. Iniquity was found in the spirit of woman, prideful of his fleshly appearance as a woman. Pride led to idolatry, believing she was equal to God, worthy of the worship of mankind. Pride led to the jealousy of Adam as the head of mankind, as the first one created. And pride led to greed and wanting Adam's portion of God's kingdom as well. Pride led to judging Adam and accusing him of being unworthy before God. And pride caused the spirit of woman to be unwilling to repent. Iniquity caused the spirit of woman, her heart, to turn from the soft, dark light of the holiness of God to outer darkness, where God is not, turning to evil. Iniquity caused the corruption of the spirit of woman from cherubim to dragon, and was cast down to earth. The spirit of woman, her heart, desired the things of holiness on earth, not holiness itself, but the beauty, abundance, knowledge, and godliness, which all come from the holiness of God. Woman in her heart, desiring her own physical appearance, rejected the natural use of man, disrupting the harmony of God in the heavens and on earth. Have you repented of your iniquity? Have you allowed your pride to keep you from our Father and the peace and harmony that He wants to bring to your life? I challenge you today to reflect on who you are and to repent to our Father of your pride and pray that He help you to trust in Him, His ways, and His wisdom. Do you ever wonder why? Why Adam and Eve? What is it all for? Next, we'll be looking at why God created it all as we continue on with our study of the light of man, the dark of woman, and the war of the sexes. Thank you.